but I live in Sweden now, and I'm over here on holiday visiting my mother and taking the opportunity to do the poems that I usually do in Sweden, bringing them home, shall we say. So that's why I'm here tonight. This one is called The Talking Pillow. One night, I went to bed really late, only to discover that my pillow could actually communicate. As I lay my head of lead at the head of the bed, my talking pillow actually said, "Let me be the foundation for the construction of your dreams, and I will bear the burden from and for your neck. Close your eyes, banish the moonbeams, I'll free your worries with a rain check. Allow the cloak of closed eye minds project a dark, enforce neuron pathways for inner quests upon which you will embark. Here is your chance for those mighty mind molecules to do their sleep dance. For every trial you face, every care, I am placed, just in case, here to be there. So, come and rest, you weary traveller, you hunter-gatherer of confusions, bring your illusions and rest, for you know it's best to accept the night of deep." I said, "Will you shut up, pillow? I'm trying to bloody sleep." Thank you. One more. I'll do one more. No, okay, this one is called the Despotic Elephant. There was an elephant with fascist tendencies and various exotic dependencies, who kept his eye on that there King Lion, frustrated by his monarchic propensities. He made plans to overthrow, thinking the lion's popularity low, but he was discovered, and his habits were uncovered, which was lucky. He was despotic, you know. The lion had him thrown in jail and figured that was the end of that tale, but the elephant's allies filled the party with lies and the economy started to fail. The land dried up, starvation came, further waves in the political game. Survival of the fittest became the survival of the shittest, and the lion took most of the blame. In jail, the elephant saw in a glance that now was the time for his chance. He would use his selections of media connections and spin the lion a merry dance. So now the political tide was turning, as the populace were quickly learning, hierarchy doth suck when you're down on your luck. Lion's kingdom was in need of a burning. The jackal, the vulture and the monkey all put their support to the despotic junkie. Who will lead our land in need? I, elephant. He was out with one key. The elephant is now in charge, destroying enemies with the simplest of barge. To all of you creatures with beautiful features, get the lion in you and charge. Yeah. Thank you very much. One more. It's very short. One more. It's called Short. It is, and so am I. It is easy to get caught and bought when you are fraught and taught. You cavort and contort, then resort to court and import support from the court bought, fraught and taught. Thank you very much. Hello at the back over there too. Hi, my name is Adrian Francis Huggett Laycock King Slutsky Harris, and I am the world's first pre-post-postmodern surrealist realist stand-up comedy poet. Yeah! And I'm assuming the last. This first poem is called Short, and it is. It is easy to get caught and bought when you are fraught and taught. You cavort and contort, then resort to court and import support from the court bought, fraught and taught. Thank you. There's nothing wrong with the universe, and we're all the sperm that made it. That's just a very short statement. Technically true, though. It's interesting. Material justification is really quite useful in these times and days. Oh, sorry. A shriek of agreement from the speaker. This poem is called The Talking Pillow. One night, I went to bed really late, only to discover that my pillow could actually communicate. As I lay my head of lead At the head of the bed, my talking pillow actually said, "Let me be the foundation for the construction of your dreams, and I will bear the burden from and for your neck. Close your eyes, banish the moonbeams, I'll free your worries with a rain check. Allow the cloak of closed eye, minds project dark, enforce neuron pathways for inner quests upon which you will embark. Here is your chance for those mighty mind molecules to do their sleep dance. For every trial you face, every care, I am placed, just in case, here to be there. So, come and rest, you weary traveller, you hunter-gatherer of confusions, bring your illusions and rest, for you know it's best to accept the night of deep." I said, "Will you shut up, pillow? I'm trying to bloody sleep." I live in Sweden. I'm here visiting my mother, my children's grandmother, and I looked up open mics on Facebook. This is how I found out about your event tonight. So this is stuff that I do on open mics in Sweden, and I very rarely get to bring it home. This is a tragic poem called "The Boy from Brighton."
Hey!
There was once a boy from Brighton who thought he was born to enlighten, but his wisdom was bitty, his attitude shitty. More often he tended to frighten. He grew up, grew a beard, became convinced that he was revered. He stacked all his books to attract visitors' looks, but people who'd actually read them was what he most feared. There's now this old man in Brighton. Young children he tends to frighten. He sits all alone on a beer can throne, and at night his mood does not brighten. This is called The Despotic Elephant. There was this elephant with fascist tendencies and various exotic dependencies, who kept his eye on that there King Lion, frustrated by his monarchic propensities. He made plans to overthrow, figuring the lion's popularity low, but he was discovered and his habits were uncovered, which was lucky. He was despotic, you know. The lion had him thrown in jail, figuring that the end to his tale. But the elephant's allies filled his party with lies, and the economy started to fail. The land dried up, starvation came, further waves in the political game. Survival of the fittest became survival of the shittest, and the lion took most of the blame. In jail, the elephant saw in a glance that now was the time for his chance. He used his selections of media connections and spun the lion a merry dance. Now the political tide was turning, as the populace were quickly learning. Hierarchy doth suck when you're down on your luck. Lion's kingdom was in need of a burning. The jackal, the vulture and the monkey all put their support to the despotic junkie. Who will lead our land in need? I, elephant, he was out with one key. The elephant is now in charge, destroying enemies with the simplest of barge. To all of you creatures with beautiful features, get the lion and you and charge. Woo!